Hello, boys and girls. Okay, so the last couple days we've been focusing on finding those missing sides. We're going to continue to do that, but today we are going to add a little step to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and review. So we have short side plus short side equals long side, and long side minus short side equals short side. Okay, so I have my irregular polygon here. I already labeled it. To go ahead and pause this if needed to go ahead and label it. And then we're going to start coloring our sides. So any sides that are a horizontal line, I am coloring red. And then any sides that are a vertical line, I am coloring my blue. Okay, so if you look here, I actually have all of my red sides, so we don't even need to worry about that. But I am missing one of my blue sides. So I'm going to look, okay, is it a short side plus a short side that I need to do to find my long side? So if I look here, am I missing my long side or my short side? Well, I have my long side, so I'm missing one of my short sides. So I'm going to go ahead and do long side minus short side equals short side. So I have 7 minus 2 equals what? Okay, so here's my long side minus my short side equals my missing side. So 7 minus 2 equals 5. So my missing side is 5. Now, here's where we take the step further. A reminder, when you are finding area, it is length times width equals area. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my rectangle going this direction. Okay, so now I have a rectangle over here and a rectangle over here. So to find my area, I do my length times width, but I now have two rectangles. So let's just start with our smaller rectangles and then figure out how to get the rest of it. So if I look, my length times width, I have 2 times 3 in this column, and I have my length times width, I have my 5 times 8, because it is the whole length. And I've cut this side here, but I still have that fraction of my section over there. So 2 times 3 gets me 6, and 5 times 8 gets me 40. So now I have my two areas. My next step is to add them together. So I have 40 plus 6. When I add it, 0 plus 6 is 6. 4 plus nothing is 4. So my area is 40. I'm going to go ahead and label this so I know that we can figure out how to label them. So we have 46 centimeters, remember, squared. Okay, good. So we're going to do another one. I already have it labeled, so go ahead and pause if you need to label it. Okay, now in this one we have a couple missing sides, but let's go ahead and do our colors. So across the top I have my red. Across the bottom going horizontally I have my red. Now I have my blue going any vertical line, going vertical, vertical. Okay, so let's look at my red to start. So I have a long side and a short side. So if I look back up here, I know, okay, I have a long side and a short side. So I am looking for that missing short side. So it is long side minus short side. So I'm going to go ahead and do 7 minus 5 equals question mark. So what is my missing side here? Well, 7 minus 5 equals 2. So my missing side is 2. Now I have my blue side. So I have my missing side is my long side. So I'm going to look up here. Okay, if I have my long side that's missing, it means I add both my short side plus my short side. So I have 3 plus 2 equals my missing side, and my missing side would then be 5. Okay, so now that I know my two missing sides, I'm then again going to cut it. So last time I cut it across here, I'll go ahead and cut it up so that we can see this. So now I have a smaller rectangle and a smaller rectangle. So I'm again doing length times width equals area. Okay, so my length and width. So I'm going to go ahead and here. So my length is, if I cut it right here, it's not going to be 7 because 7 goes all the way across the top. So it's going to be 5 times 3. And here, okay, so it's not going to be 7 because it cut it all the way across the top. but it's going to go all the way, so it's not going to be my 2. So it is 5 times 2. So then I need to find the area for both. So 5 times 3 equals 15. 5 times 2 equals 10. And then my next step is I add them together to find the whole area. So I have my 15 and my 10. So 15 plus 10. 5 plus 0 is 5. 1 plus 1 is 2. So my whole area, let's make sure we have a label, is centimeters squared. 25 centimeters squared. Okay, good job today, guys. Go ahead and show me on the next slide what you know.